live. It's your music live.
Ding, 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 ding. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Your Music Live. My name is Pete Johnson. For the next couple of hours, I'll be here with you playing the best independent music on the internet. And we do it each and every week thanks to these fine folks at DistroKid. Yeah, if you're an independent artist, a creator, a producer, you want to get your music out there to the world, right? Apple Music, Amazon, Tidal, Deezer, YouTube Music, all the places. 1 yearly subscription, DistroKid got you covered. And you can save up to 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan using the link up there or in the description. We're going to have to crack on here because I'm trying desperately to keep these shows to the 2 hour mark. We tend to go into overtime, or I don't know, every week, but that's only because your music is so cool and your live comments are so awesome. You take me off on tangents. So let's see how focused Johns can be today, hey? Yeah, good luck with that. We're going to kick off with someone who is an absolute OG legend of Your Music Live. His name is Scott, but you might know him as S.M. Borthwick, and he's got a brand new tune. It's called Heart to kick us off in style. Your Music Live is on the air, baby.
The past is gone. The future, it don't exist. All we got is today, but we're lost in this choking mist. I don't have a gabble to your soul. I don't have a hotline to your heart. Nobody comes with a user manual. You're really simple, but you're missing parts. I think you're missing vital parts. I don't want to cry. Out the bottle, if I had 3 wishes, I would give you 2. I don't have a treasure map to your love. I don't have an X marks the spot in your mind. I don't have a shovel that'll dig too deep. I don't know if I like what I find. I might not like what I find. I don't want to explore.
You can always rely on Scott for not only a very cool tune, but a cool video to go along with. And yeah, I agree, Ashley. I thought that was just a great way to kick off our day here on YMA. No, that's not it. It's Your Music Live. Thank you, Scott. Scott's one of those artists we don't hear from a lot, but when we do, you know it's going to be quality. And about that, what he said, hope you're well. It's been a while, but I finally have a new track for your consideration. It started out as a simple song of relationship breakdown and wound up as an exploration of the difficulties of trying to have a relationship with an android. Funny how a song can evolve in writing. Hope you enjoy it. Cheers. Well, yeah, very cool tune. And as always, all of the tunes, including that one from Scott, are down in the description for your listening, following, liking, commenting pleasure. And do that because there's nothing cooler than when you put your heart and soul, pun intended, into a track like that, where people actually go and recognize it and actually give you a bit of love over on your own channel. So do that because it would be cool of you to do that. We've got our next track. This comes to us from Euphoria. They say, hey, Pete, many thanks for the play last week on Downstream. I watched from Mallorca on holidays, and it was an absolute belter of a show. Back with something a bit more driven this week. Play it from 202, my homage to the light left she the sun has set, and the fun begins. Enjoy, guys, and much love from Euphoria. I say it like that because it's spelled out U4ER. You'll see, because they've put it here on slaps.com. Let's give it a spin. And they wanted it from 202, so let's honour that by bringing it down here. Come on, Slaps, you got it. That's going to have to be about close enough. Super cool. We got some grooves going on here today as well. That's the cool thing about Your Music Live. You never know what's going to happen from one song to the next. A very cool vibe in that one. That one is called Afterlight, I believe. There you go, Afterlight. And yeah, it's here on slaps.com. As you can see there, we can throw fire on it. You can save it. Sharing's a breeze. And the cool thing about slaps.com is I can come down here and say, just spun this on YML. Epic stuff. Because it was. Very cool indeed. If you're just joining us here, this is Your Music Live. If you'd like to submit a song, there's a link in the description. Just go to studiolivetoday.com/YML. We're all full up for today, but we will be doing a DJ Spin That Wheel challenge a little later, where all you have to do is enter a code word and you go into the draw to win a free play here today. Someone who doesn't need to do that because they have submitted a song and they make some bangers, might I add, is Sticks for Guns. They say having a productive period with creating music and have another 2 on the go. There you go. There is no stopping Richard, aka Sticks for Guns. Let's take a listen to his latest. Sticks for Guns here on Your Music Live. Yeah, how cool was that? He produces some great sort of soundscape type tunes, but also knows how to wield a synth in a big bad way. So go check out Richard's work, Sticks for Guns, down in the description. Yeah, very wicked cool. I'd go as far as to say it was rad. Welcome if you're new around here. Very, very simple. No pay. It's not pay to play. It's free. And all you need to do is submit using the form down in the description. But as I mentioned, we do have a full set list of epic tunes to play for you here today already, including this one over on the Cloud of Sounds. This is the 23s. I can't seem to see 24 single from the 23s. Confusing, right? Their 23rd single would have been fun. And our first release since dropping our debut album, Back to the Moon, back in January 2024. This one is called I Just Can't Seem to See.
I just can't seem to see. I just can't seem to see. I just can't seem to see. I just can't see. What is your reality? I just can't seem to see. What is your reality? I just can't seem to see it all. It's you, it's all in your soul. A pulse through the silence. When you touch me, I feel the rush. I just can feel it. When you touch me, everywhere. I just can't seem to see. What is your reality? I just can't seem to see it all. I just can't seem to see. What is your reality? I just can't seem to see it all.
The 23s, yeah, everyone's feeling the 80s vibe there. Hello, Moses. I hope you are doing well. Yeah, very cool. That kind of reminds me a bit of our friends, the Lily Pillies. And maybe we have a Lily Pillies track to play for you a little later too. Very cool stuff indeed. Coming up on the show, we have some covers. In fact, we've only got one cover this week, if you can believe it. We will reveal our featured artist as well. So there's one artist who is not named in the description. It does confuse folks, but I try to keep it a secret so that we can reveal whom the featured artist will be. And of course, we'll be doing our Spin That Wheel game in just a jiffy. Before that, though, Elada Nevada, Jesus is the rock of our salvation. That is what I believe. Thanks, Pete, for your continued work and supporting musicians around the world that never get heard. Well, you do get heard. You get heard right here on Your Music Live and on You Rock. And this community is just fabulous. Let's be honest. This one is simply called Rock. It's Elada Nevada.
You're falling on your face for too much and too long. You drug under the waters as if you were already gone. You got no place to go. So take a step right now. Take a step or two and stand on the place that is your new ground. You can stand upon the rock and he will see you through. He's not through, he starts page 2. So pass his test, what's next you'll do. Now you stand and you don't fall down, cause you got to the solid ground. When you found a strong foundation, it's the rock of your salvation. Stand, stand, stand on the rock. Stand, stand, stand on the rock. Stand on the rock. Stand on the rock. Rock, rock, rock. Stand on the rock. You've been hiding your own face, closing your eyes, covering your smile, living without a trace. You've been doing what you think you can, simply walk that mile. Time to run again until you get with him and stand on Zion. Until you reach your in your mouth. Everest is the highest.
I like it. I like rock. I like the double meaning of rock. And yeah, little Pretenders, isn't there? A little Chrissy Hines kind of maybe. Very groovy stuff there. Elada Nevada. Absolute punk sensibilities. Not sensible punk. No such thing as sensible punk. You got to have really riotous and crazy punk. Yeah, right up front. Really good stuff, isn't it? Very cool indeed. I hope you're enjoying this celebration of indie music that is Your Music Live. If you are, I would love for you to hit the thumbs up button. If you're not having fun, hit thumbs down. But then leave me a comment and tell me why. Because I try to bring the fun. I try to bring the joy. This is a couple of hours where you don't have to think about much. You don't have to worry about the troubles of the world. You can just kick back, rock out, and enjoy what is some of the best music. And the cool thing about this community is that you folks are also giving and caring and sharing. It's not about me. It's about we. What did I say about not going off on tangents? Save me, C. Michael Price. CMP. Dynamite. Most of my music and songs were heavily influenced by the late, great Ozzy and Black Sabbath. I remember when Blizzard of Oz came out and I was blown away. R.I.P. Ozzy. Thank you for the music, the mayhem, the memories, and most of all, the inspiration. And Pete adding to that, yeah, look, I wasn't a big Ozzy Osbourne fan personally, but the impact that people like that didn't just follow the trend, and we need more of this in music. We've got too much cookie cutter music, too many people that are afraid to be creative and to go outside the box. And Ozzy was definitely neither of those things. He spent his life outside the box. So let's take a listen to this one, shall we? Only the Freaks Come Out at Night. C. Michael Price.
Trust the righteous or their disease. Drowned by our honor, fall to your knees. Imagine shadows, ghostly play, haunting voices don't fade away. Call us in, lead us astray. Twisted streams and sauce melee. Is this real? Or in my brain, growing tensions, psychic chains, hold us down with his blood stained, tortured spirits, fractured remains.
That is Dynamite for sure. A guitar, absolutely great stuff there. And that's how you get a solo played on Your Music Live. You make it about an entire minute. The second minute of your song, if it's just a guitar solo, you get your solo played. For those newer to the show, a bit of a running joke that Pete likes to turn down people's songs just as we're playing the solo. But no. It's not true. I do listen to solos in my own time, but I designed this show to be the Whitman sampler of music shows because I know that there is so much great music out there. I don't want to spend 6-7 hours playing music. There's folks like Thomas Christ who do honour you and your creativity by not cutting you off. But for me and for this show, yeah, we do about 1.5 to 2 minutes of each song. And that way you get to hear about 40 different artists in the space of 2 hours. And then you can go and listen to the whole thing. And I highly recommend you do that. Go listen to the whole track from CMP. It's linked in the D, being the description. I realized I was looking at the number of this show and I'm like, something's not right. And guess what? We had 2 episode 265s. So this is actually episode 267, despite the fact that it said 266. So if you were wondering about that and you're like, did Johns mess up here? Yes, he sure did. Let's play this song from his name is Roy Perez. I wrote this a while back when I was staying at a hotel. It was a very dark time for me. I was extremely depressed and self-medicating with alcohol. I recorded it on GarageBand iOS. His name is Roy Perez. Riffs for days. Absolutely cool stuff there from his name is Roy Perez. Hello, goats on the roof. We've got some Overgoat later on the show. Goats are always welcome around here. And yes, the one thing you'll never hear is me be repetitive. Being repetitive is not my gig. I don't like being repetitive. I'll stop now. One thing you will hear me say a lot, though, is that DistroKid are awesome. You'll hear me say that at least twice a show. In fact, I'm going to say it to you right now, because if you are an independent creator and you want to get your music out there to the world, your only option, in my humble opinion, is to use DistroKid, because you can release an unlimited number of songs, EPs, and albums for just one low yearly subscription. Have you checked out your prices of your subscriptions lately? My goodness, my Disney Plus one just went up to $20.99 per month. And look at all these songs, EPs, and albums that I have released on every platform imaginable. And I do this for just one yearly subscription. And subscriptions start at just $24.99 a year. 25 clams, and you can have your music out there to the world. I use this one, $44.99 a year, the Musician Plus plan. The reason I use that is you then get to name your record label. You get to set a release date to promote your music. You get some additional stats as well. So I honestly have been using DistroKid since 2017, since well before they were sponsors of this show and this channel, and they just continue to deliver quality service. In a world where a lot of things are getting way more expensive and the quality is getting way less, DistroKid keep upping the game, keep adding more cool quality features, and keep the prices as low as they possibly can. So we thank DistroKid. They're awesome, and they are wonderful sponsors of this show, and it's a perfect fit. It's like a glove. Your Music Live and DistroKid. Delicious, like chocolate and peanut butter. Let's play a song from Michael, a.k.a. Zed Land Band. Hi, Pete. Really, I've done nothing wrong. Michael always gives me these cryptic little descriptors. I like it. But that's the name of this song. It's called I've Done Nothing.
I've done nothing wrong. Worrying about the darkness. I've done nothing wrong. The darkness that's that's reaching out for me. I've done nothing wrong. I'm worrying about the darkness. I've done nothing wrong. The darkness that's reaching out for me. I've done nothing wrong. I'm worrying about the dark. I've done nothing wrong. The darkness that's reaching out for me. I'm worrying about the dark. I've done nothing wrong. The darkness that's reaching out for me. I've done nothing wrong. Okay, so the darkness is reaching out for me, but I've done nothing wrong, and that's probably true. But it's also a little depressing. So let's put that sucker aside and get into something else.
Just when I think I've got Michael figured out and maybe he's going to do something a little bit more predictable, he pulls out something like that is just next level cool. Great stuff there from Michael, aka Zed Land Band. And if you want to go and listen to the whole thing, because who knows, maybe it takes another turn at the end. You only got one way to find out, and that's to go over to Michael's channel, subscribe, and check that one. It's actually unlisted at this point, so it hasn't been played many places. I think it probably was on Thomas's show last week, I'd imagine, Michael. And yeah, Michael likes to do that. He likes to give us fresh content for the shows, which we appreciate. Hello to Wolfstone Studio, Ron and Jenny over there. Hope you're doing well. G'day, Ashley, by the way. And Sean Chandler, jamming and listening. Hello. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Yes, it's Sunday evening for many of you and Monday morning for me and my Australian friends. Either way, it's good. It's good times here on Your Music Live. Let's play another song, then we're going to do our Spin That Wheel challenge. We'll jump over to the Cloud of Sounds with Midnight Bandit. Hey, Pete, Jared here. I was inspired to create a dance track by one of my friends. Hope you'll enjoy it. It's retro and funky. Thanks for supporting. Everything in this song is MIDI. No samples were harmed in the making of this doodly oodle. Stay frosty. And that is from our friend Midnight Bandit. We've got a broken ad because, of course, we do, because it's SoundCloud. So let's just skip over that. The weird thing is that broken ad that never plays properly says, hate ads? You could sign up to SoundCloud Go. And I'm like, how about no? If you can't even get the ad playing, maybe I don't want to become a pro level subscriber. Anyway, my SoundCloud dislike aside, let's play this one, Drifting Through Midnight Bandits. Midnight Bandit. Yeah, he definitely has been on a bit of a creative tear of late, creating some cool tunes, including that one there, Drifting Through Midnight Bandit. You know what we should do in honor of that one? Let's make Bandit our code word. So if you don't know how to play this game, all you need to do is put hashtag Bandit in the chat, B-A-N-D-I-T, hashtag B-A-N-D-I-T. And what I will do is I will put your name on this list of names, and if we draw your name at random, then we will play your song, a song of your choosing, and you can choose anything you like. You know what I feel like? It's nearly football season, isn't it, over there in the US, and it's coming to the end of our football season. My team happens to be on the top of the ladder, which is very rare. It's very, very rare for the Adelaide Crows to be top of the ladder. So in celebration of all those things, let's play this tune. This is Thomas Christ's Songtember song from last year called Nuclear Football, and we're going to play this because Thomas is our wonderful moderator. It's going to give you 2 minutes to put your name, put your hashtag bandits in the chat, and then we will spin that wheel. But for now, Nuclear Football.
It looks to be just about a 50-yarder from the left hash. That ball, does it have the distance? And it does. How about 3 points on the board? On midfield, 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown, 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 touchdown,
yards and a cloud of dust. We have been every blade of grass. Smash mouth nukes ready to ground and pound. We keep punting and we're bound to fumble. Deep threat on the radar scout. No chip shot, but it splits the uprights. Flags on the field, it's a late hit. Double coverage, but they struck big time.
Yeah, a little bit of Thomas Christ for your ear holes while you get your hashtags bandits on. We have a bunch of entries. I did say this is going to get to the point where it's going to be too hard to do manually, because I used to have a system back when I used to use StreamYard. Now I don't, so now I'm manually, frantically typing stuff in. So I do have the list of names, so I'm going to bring this on over, and if you would like to have a quick check, we've got Moses, Michael, Jerry, Thomas, Dan Ekberg, Dynamite Throw, A-Wake, Scott Borthwick, Gordon, Still Illa, Stewart, Unshackled Spirit, Sean, Catherine, Barry, Doris, Mark, and Mountain Man. If there's anyone else, Elzada would like to jump in there, so we'll add in Elzada. She'll probably win now. You got yourself about 5 seconds left before we hit the button and spin the wheel. That's it. Final entries closed off. Let's spin that wheel. Good luck, everybody. Yee-hoo! Your winner and still world champion. Oh, I thought it was going to be Ekberg, but it slid over It slid over onto Dynamite Throw, which is very, very cool. Congratulations, Dynamite Throw. If you didn't win, if you're sad, if you're crying into your cornflakes right now, never fear. We're going to do it again in the second half of the show. So you have another chance to win if you didn't get your entry in or you didn't get chosen that first time around. So Dynamite Throw knows the drill. All they need to do is in plain text put their artist name, the platform name, and the name of the track. Just throw that right here in the chat and we'll play their song. While we wait for that, let's play another tune here. This one comes to us from Countess Velathra. This is track 8 of 8. We've finally finished the whole album. This is called Coil from their debut album, Invocation. And we're going to spin it for you now here on Your Music Live. Going to have to agree with Thomas Christ that it's a very cool album. 8 tracks, all of them bangers, and I love just the dissonance of a lot of those chord changes. Just there's not enough changing, like semitone and tone changes between chords in music, and yeah, it really works, doesn't it? Very cool stuff indeed from Countess Velathra. Hey, we have our winner of our Play My Fire Beat Part 1 was this person right here, Dynamite Throw, and they have asked for the latest track. So Dynamite, this is funny. I put my search in and it auto-completed to Dynamite Throw bass riffing, but EP6 was here, which was probably the last time you won Play My Fire Beat. So that was pretty funny. Anyway, let's get this on because, yeah, 1 minute 46 and no solo to fade out. So there you go. We can play the whole gosh darn thing here. So let's do that. Let's do that right now. This is Dynamite Throw. if your head wasn't bopping during that track, hey, it's Kermit. If your head was not bopping, you better have some sort of spinal injury or something. Or maybe you will from all the bopping. Oh, okay, that was not cool. Very good track. What I'm saying is that's a really cool track and a really cool tone. Like just, yeah, the simplicity yet complexity. That's what I love about bass is I can't play bass, right? I plung. I'm a plunker when it comes to bass playing. I can't slap. I can't pop. I can't pick. I can't do any of the cool things. But when you hear it done and done well, yeah, it's just perfection. So good stuff there. Let's take that and throw it not at the wall. Let's throw it in the description of this very show to make sure that you can go back to Dynamite Throw after the show and check out what they got to go. Let's put a little fire emoji. We'll type Dynamite Throw and paste it in, just so you know how things roll around here. All right, I could have done that during this next song. That would have been a better use of time. But now you know how it all works. Zangaya is up next, and they say, a tribute to Goa, India, the birthplace of psychedelic trance. Very cool stuff. It's called Las Arenas de Goa. Zangaya. Yeah, I think it's some tablas, like some of those Indian percussion. Very cool, epic production. And I like the shells. I went to the beach last week for the first time in a while. The weather's finally getting a bit better around here. And I went and walked along the beach and there was shells. Or actually, there was more seaweed than there was shells. But very nice to see the beach and dream it. Sometimes you just got to go to the ocean. I feel very privileged that the bus that I step on in front of my house, like just across down the road, goes all the way through the city. So if I go to the city, I can go there, and then it goes all the way out to the beach. So basically it goes from the foothills. So if I want to go, I've got like a conservation park just up here where I can see koalas and kangaroos and have a good time. And then like less than an hour and I can be at the Indian Ocean, like looking out. Indian Ocean? Which ocean is it off the coast of Adelaide? It is I often incorrectly call it the Pacific Ocean, but it's not that, is it? It's not the Atlantic, so I think it is the Indian. I should know my geography a bit better, but I don't. Good stuff there, though, from Zangaya. Yeah, don't forget that. All of the links are down there in the description for your viewing pleasure. So after the show, in fact, after the show, you got your after party. So if you're a member of the channel, you can join me for the after party where we hang out for about half an hour. We just talk about how the show went, answer any of your questions, just have a good old general hang. So if you're a member, you'll get the link to that shortly. And if you're not, no problems at all. But you can become a member of the channel for just $2. $2 a month. That's a good deal. All right, Zuni's up next, which is Zangaya and our friend Raul Nieves. So Zangaya gets a double, but because it's a different artist. Hello, Pete, presenting today our latest recording called Rain Dance, this time an upbeat instrumental. Hope you guys enjoy it. So we've gone from the beach to the rain here with Zuni. Cool stuff there from Zuni, Zangaya, and Raul Nieves together doing good stuff. Yeah, great guitar tones and great production and percussion there to back it all up, and some cool visuals as well to look at on that track. Also, excellent stuff. We're making our way quickly towards the middle of our show where we're going to reveal our featured artist. But before that, we've got a couple more songs. We're going to play this one from Gayatri Gakwal. They say this is a traditional Maharishan Gulan, a folk form that narrates the playful mischiefs of Lord Krishna, recorded soulfully by Gayatri Gakwal Galani. This track is steeped in devotional favour and rustic folk charm, making it a cherished part of cultural and festival gatherings. Very cool stuff. Let's give this one a spin.
पेक्षा प्रिय आहे तुम्हा बासरी राधेपेक्षा प्रिय आहे तुम्हा बासरी राधेपेक्षा प्रिय आहे तुम्हा बासरी राधेपेक्षा प्रिय आहे तुम्हा छेदुनी काळ झाला केले छिद्र सर्वांगाला बासरीने
Yeah, agreed. Not that I've ever really tried, but just singing in the 12 tones of the Western scale's hard enough. Yeah, when you hear singing like that, it's just next level cool. And Gayatri is definitely very top notch when it comes to creating great music. We've had some awesome sounds here in this first half. We've had great guitar tones, we've had slappy funk and bass, and we've had some very cool world music from all places. Very cool stuff. Next up, we have a pitch master of Omni Collective Creativity here with my new song about magical wizards drinking at a place called Chaos Cauldron, where anything whimsical can happen. Hope this finds you well. Cheers. And it's from Omni Collective Creativity, who is, in case you don't know, vision impaired, in fact, completely blind, but still creates amazing music using voiceover on their iOS devices, which I think is just next level cool. Let's give this one a spin. This is Hudson Verse 4, number 45, Drunken Dance Party. Let's hear it. If you're not grooving in your chair, might be something wrong with you, because that's very cool stuff. And again, knowing how challenging it is just to create a cool beat in GarageBand when you can see what you're doing, imagine trying to find loops and find cool sounds when instead of just going tap, 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 preview, 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 you have to use voiceover to move and to navigate around the screen. I've seen videos of Omni Collective doing it, and it is amazing. Like the fact that you can do it is just phenomenal. And, for all of the grief people give Apple at times, the one thing they're pretty committed to is accessibility. So for vision impaired and hearing impaired and folks who have challenges, they don't say, no, sorry, this isn't for you. They say, how can we make this work? And I think that's kind of cool. Anywho, let's move on. This is Noise Tech. This time we have some dance with experimental blended by Noise Tech, the electro Anarchy sound of indie. I like the sound of that. Let's us take a listen. Oh no, we have a broken ad. SoundCloud. Oh, you with a snapper, you scallywag. Let's play this one. Start and dance. Noise Tech. I was almost going to fade it just before that drop and just leave everyone hanging. Yeah, that's a great way of putting it, Cece, because, yeah, if you're listening in stereo on good headphones or speakers, my goodness, was that like just creating this vibe around you, like some really tasty, tasty tones. Awesome stuff indeed. Yes, agreed. Awesome. This is our last song of the first half. We are almost on track. I know. I said, I always say, oh, it's this week I'm going to just push through and make sure that we get things done within the 2 hours, and we never do. So maybe, just maybe, we can do everything within the 2 hours today. Yeah, the OG, Thomas and Mark and the OGs are going, yeah, no. Scott's like, Johns, I've been to 200 of these things. You're not going to get it done in 2 hours. Ashley HM, a.k.a. Alicia Poor. Hey there, Pete. I made a new game music video of a good old game, Descent. Oh, yes, I had much fun playing back in the day and is nostalgic for me. Thanks for the play. Love your show. All the best, Tar, from Alicia. Descent is one I actually did play. That, I think, was famous for the first one where you could go up and down. So Wolfenstein, you could only, like, it was just sort of 360 rotation of 3D graphics. But Descent, from memory, was the first one where there were actually, like, ramps and you could go up and down. It was, like, fully three-dimensional. Or maybe I'm just making it all up. And then Doom, of course, had things going upstairs. Anyway, let's play this one. This is Ashley HM and Descent Metal. Let's melt some faces. Yep, unusual, cool, in the best possible way. I agree with a wake. Very cool stuff there from Ashley HM, rocking it big time. Yeah, exactly. The classics, Descent, Doom, and Quake. Spent way too many hours playing them, especially Doom and Doom 2. They were my jam back in the day. Hello to Tom Marvin. Thank you. Now, you know what? The true rock stars are the folks who are out here who are brave enough to present their music to us on the show. But no, I appreciate it. I'm absolutely humbled and blessed to be able to do this show each and every week. Hello, Gulf Coast, Florida man. Hope you are doing well. Hello to everyone who is hanging out here. Hope you enjoyed the first half. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. We've already got to 50 likes somehow in the first half. We normally need Tremor Bear to beg you to hit your thumbs up in the second half to get there. But so thank you for all the love. It's to make sure that more people can get along here and experience the awesomeness that is your music live. So thank you everyone for being rad. Featured artist time, folks. Yeah, time to reveal our featured artist of the week. And this artist we've played before on the show, and ordinarily what I do see is I play one of their classic tunes and then we close with their new one. But I got a feeling it's probably pretty late where this artist is right now, so we're going to play their new one now just in case they're unable to hang out until the end. And I know we've got folks from the UK and Europe, and it's 1 1 a.m. it's 2 a.m. there for you. So let's play this. And here's the story. While performing on a cruise ship with my partner in music and life, he starts improvising with his guitar over a looped chord progression he made. I hit record on my phone. His playing is so inspiring that I instantly think, "My summer is you." That's the title. It had to be a summer song. The lyrics start coming so quick. After a while, I took his guitar parts into GarageBand, dropped some ideas, and sent everything to my producer, the same one behind my previous disco release. The result, a funky, feel-good track for sunset drives, late-night dancing, and that one summer you'll never forget. New disco meets funky house wrapped in dreamy vocals, taking you back to the early 2000s. Well, I, for one, approve of all of those things, so we are going to give this one a spin. It is Doris Kyotus. It's called My Summer Is You. It's an absolute bop. You're going to enjoy this one. Our featured artist here on Your Music Live. Takes me back. I could hear that on a Ministry of Sound compilation from, the 90s or early 2000s. For sure. Very cool stuff there. Our featured artist, Doris Kyotus. Thank you so much for being part of the community. And if you enjoyed that one, the link is now down in the description. I think I confused Doris by sending her an email and then her song wasn't on the playlist. Yeah, if you ever get an email and your song's not on the playlist, do ask the question, but just accept that you're probably the featured artist. I don't miss them. If you're on the email list, I've got you on the playlist. So very cool stuff there. Thank you everyone for hanging out here for the first half of the show. We are going to crack on because we've got another big hour of music for your ear holes coming now. So let's dive in with our one and only cover song. Yeah, some weeks we got 5, 6 covers. Other weeks we got one. And that's the case this week. But it's a cracker because it's our friend Wild Rose CC. And they are covering one of my favourite songs, a super underrated song by The Church called Under the Milky Way. This song rolled along for a good 5 minutes, but allowed me to improvise on the keys towards the middle of the song. Note to self, time to get a MIDI. There you go. All right, let's take a listen to this one. Wild Rose CC and Under the Milky Way.
Sometimes this place gets
It is The Church, an Australian band, and it's a bit of an Australian classic song. But yeah, excellent cover of it there. My daughter is in the Australian Girls Choir and the performing choir, and they're doing that song at the moment. So I hear her walking around singing some harmony parts to that, and I think that's going to be in the concert that I'm going to in a week or two of hers, which is very cool. I love it. It's fine when the choir sings sort of songs that are like, I don't know, but yeah, when they do sort of versions of songs that are actually cool tracks, it's kind of good because I give them a bit of grief. Good stuff there. Wild Rose CC. I'm going to throw a like on that video. We're back for another half of music. So thank you all for being here. Thank you to our wonderful moderators. Can we give some love to our moderators? Mr. Thomas Christ, who's here every single week, helping people out, dropping links like a pro, and keeping everything in order. And thank you to Jade and Leela and to Mark and all of our wonderful moderators who are here with us every week. Hey, g'day, Matt Scott. Good to have you here as well, my friend. G'day, Jerry Gomes. I would like to actually, Jerry. I put it on, I got the chords and I put it on my little OneNote document about a week ago. So there's a high likelihood that I'll be doing at least an acoustic version of it on a show soon. Let's crack on. If you haven't already hit the like button, I would love for you to do that. Only one person's disliked the show so far, so I think I'm doing pretty well. 52 likes and 1 dislike. I'll take that every day and twice on Sunday. This is The Lovely Dead. It is an instrumental pop rock doo-wop recorded and mixed with GarageBand. I played the guitars and bass and used a GarageBand drummer. It's called Graveyard Rumble, and it's a bop. Very cool indeed. There's something about that kind of surf rock, punk pop kind of style that suits an instrumental really well, I reckon. Yeah, as much as you're like, oh, you'd be cool if there was some lyrics. Like sometimes it's just, nah, just go with it. Instrumental for the win. Very cool there. The Lovely Dead. Interesting band name too. I dig it. Thank you very much for sharing. Remember, Sharon is Karen and Sharon is Karen. So if you'd like to share the show, feel free to go with the flow. Okay, I need to stop trying to rhyme. Next up, we've got Lee Brown, Another Life featuring Alyssa Jane, inspired by, let's try that again. Another Life takes a more emotional route, a soulful and heartfelt story inspired by real life experiences of love and loss. Lee Brown here on your Music Live.
Cold out, we felt like kids, everything else was always blurred out. It didn't matter, I had your face in your bedside. The way we met, I still been thinking about it day and night. Was too natural, too perfect, I guess the things weren't working. I tried to resurface since then, but I don't think I'll find me another that makes the world look better. Wish we didn't abandon, but shit, I'll always be patient. Maybe I sides. We could go back and reconcile. My God, I'd risk it all for just one more night with you. So real that peace, real good sleep. I swear we felt every day so deep. Never knew life could be so broken. Once we lost everything so sweet. Running in my pocket still, cause I don't got yours here next to me. Confidently messing with my head, I need some clarity. Yeah, life in my soul, never letting go. Mixing emotions, even though we left this thing alone.
Very cool. Love the production on that. Very nice, crispy hi-hats and great vocals and very nice, slick production for sure. Excellent stuff indeed. Thank you for sharing that one. Let's make sure that we hear from you again. G'day, Doorways into Music. I hope you're doing well, Joey. Very cool. And yes, Thomas is continuing to help folks find the form. It's there in the description below if you'd like to submit a song for a future show or just wait a couple of tracks. We're going to do another Spin That Wheel where you can win a play today. Before that, we have Awake, who is still here and is still awake. Oh, but you've never had that joke before. Inspired by a shamanic journey meditation with binaural alpha state frequencies embedded in for focus and energy. This and all tracks are available on my website, which is awakemusic.uk. Very cool. Let's give this a spin. Awake. Cool is that? It's like a weird, creepy dream with the video there and with the audio. Excellent stuff indeed from our friend A Wake, who is welcome to go to A sleep if they need to, because our poor friends over in the UK and Europe, I know it's late night, but we appreciate you staying up. If you're going to stay up for something, might as well stay up to hear some cool indie tunes. Yeah. Really good stuff there. Appreciate it. Speaking of amazing artists from that side of the globe, we got to Catherine McRist up next. Hey, Pete, this is one for all those who over-apologise, over-explain, feel guilty for stuff they haven't done, have full-scale arguments in their head with people, the people pleasers who apologise when someone walks into them. I am a recovering people pleaser. Well, thank you. If you could share any tips. My wife says to me, like something will happen to her and I'll say sorry. And she'll be like, you didn't do it. You don't have to apologize. And I'm like, no. I mean, like, I'm sorry because I would feel bad if I was. Yeah, okay, you're right. So I love it. For all the over-apologizers, us card-carrying over-apologists. Catherine.
So I'm on holidays at my sister-in-law's house and I wrote this little song this morning and it's called Sorry. Do, 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 do. field trips, that's my idea of fun. And my eyes can't wait to tell on me for things I haven't done. My mind comes up with stories, then lets them run and run. And sorries are embroidered on my oversharing tongue. Sorry that you bumped into me, it won't happen again. I'm sorry I set that boundary, but hey, can we still be friends? Sorry for having feelings, I'll try to keep them to myself. Sorry I couldn't do it all, I'm sorry I asked for help.
I know, I want to hear more of it too. I do, I promise you. But you know what you got to do? You got to go over to Catherine's channel and you got to listen to it because a bunch of other people have. And it's just a great song, just so well crafted. It's one of those songs where you can't wait to hear what the next line is because it's so clever. You're like, where is this going to go next? It is awesome. So, yeah, it is. It's poetry, isn't it? It's poetry to music. There's songs, and then there's songs that can really tell a story. Agreed, Elzada. Nice. Super nice. Yes, let's play another track. This one comes to us from Regional. They say, this idea wasn't the current project I was going to work on. It's been about a month since I've posted something, and I went through about 7 different project ideas before I came up with this one. When I started this one, I knew exactly how I was going to put it together, and it only took me 3 days from there. Very cool. It is called In the Sky Deep House Mix 2025. Let's take a listen. Great sound selection, just really good all round. And I know, once again, you would love to hear more, but that's what this show is. Constant frustration. Right? Yeah, good stuff indeed there. From Regional, thank you, Regional, for sharing. Now, next up, we have someone who I normally play directly after or before Catherine, but I've separated them by one song. I'm getting better. Eventually, you'll both be on different halves of the show, but for some reason, you always just float together. This is Harriet B. Maybe Harriet and Catherine are the same person. Have we ever seen Harriet B in real life? This is Harriet B. Hey, Pete, this is a little breakup song called Leaving Now. It was fun to write. Hope you enjoy. Harriet B, Leaving. When? Now.
I've today, heading for the big highway. Written you a note that reads, don't want your cries, don't want your pleas. I'm leaving in about a minute to another town. Without you in it, I'm leaving now. When you awake and find me gone, will you wonder why it took so long? Will you decide it's for the better when you read the footnote to my letter? Will you think I've done us both a favor? I'd have left before if I'd been braver. I'm leaving now. I've been so lonely. Am I the only one who feels his story's done? There's no point in even trying or denying. I'm sick of crying. Will you tell your friends it was your idea that we parted friends? Will you have a beer? Will you say you never cared about the life we shared? Will you somehow doubt that I would ever really leave? Will you find it hard to believe I'm leaving now?
Harriet B. Oh, wow. How good is that? Yeah, agree. One of the best lyricists. And you know what? In a world of AI-generated slop, isn't it just wonderful to hear clever humans creating really cool songs with great melodies, great rhythms, and excellent lyrics? It's just next level cool, isn't it? Next level cool. You know who else is next level cool? It's our friends at DistroKid. Yeah, DistroKid can help you get your music out there to the world. Just use the link up there or down in the description and you can save yourself 7% off your first year with any DistroKid plan. Let me show you how easy it is to release a song with DistroKid. You hit upload music, it brings you to this form. You tell it where you want it to go, which... look at that. A lot of places. Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Instagram, Pandora, Amazon, YouTube Music, TikTok, Deezer, Tidal, iHeartRadio. Like, there is just too many places to mention. You just tell it whether it's a song or a single. And look, yeah, there's additional add-ons if you want to go there, but you don't have to once you've signed up. All you need to do is come in here and add your artist name. You get one artist name with the musician plan, two artist name with the musician plus. So that's why I can release under my alter ego righty dokie as well. And look at all this. You get all of your artists already there on all these platforms. So you get a Spotify for artists, you get an Apple Music artist account, a YouTube Music artist account. That's all created for you when you release with DistroKid. You throw in the release date, your record label, your genre, you stick an album cover there, you give it the track title and you upload it. It looks... it doesn't look the simplest thing when you first look at it, but the first time you do it, I tell you what, it feels amazing. When you hit that final button and it goes out there to the world... yeah, it just feels awesome to get your music out there. And then you don't have to play that game. You know, when you meet someone and they're like, oh, you make music, where can I listen to you? And you're like, oh, you've got to go to petejohns.com/music and then scroll. No, you just say, where do you listen to music? And they go, Apple Music. And you go, just search Pete Johns on Apple Music. I'm there. Oh, actually, I'm a Spotify user. Search Pete Johns on Spotify. I'm there. So that's the coolness that is DistroKid. And if you'd like to release with them, you can use the link up the top there or in the description and save yourself 7% off any DistroKid plan. Thank you, Doris. Yes, I know. I did. That's why I thought I'd play your new song at the halfway mark, because I knew over there in Greece it would be a very late night or a very early morning, however you'd like to look at it. Alrighty, let us play another song and then we will do our spin that wheel. I'll give you a code word to put in and you can win yourself a free play on the show. This is Adorable Anarchy. Here is my song Personal Martyr. So just start at 34.51. Thanks for all you do. So this is from one of Adorable Anarchy's live streams, which I've been lucky enough to catch on a couple of occasions. So let's jump in and listen to this track called Personal Martyr, Adorable Anarchy.
In the mirror, one and the same. Faces change, but the soul remains. Lost and found in love's wildwood game. Hearts collide, but who's to blame? Lost but I won't
personal mine. I'll stand by you pushing harder through the flames. We'll go farther, hand in hand through the water.
Adorable Anarchy. Very cool stuff indeed. So yes, this was recorded live. So this is from one of Adorable Anarchy's live streams, but we're replaying it here on this live stream. I know, a little confusing, isn't it? Cool stuff there. As much as I love Adorable Anarchy's cover songs and her quirky covers in weird guitar tunings and on the harp and all the cool stuff she does, yeah, original music creation is super, super cool. Speaking of things that are super cool, should we spin that wheel? Should we do another wheel spinner? I'd like to. So the way this works is we give you a code word to put in the chat, and the code word is going to be hashtag Mark, M-A-R-K. Why? Because Mark is one of our moderators, and we're going to play a track from Mark while you put your hashtag Marks in the chat. We're going to play Mark's track from last Songtember. And if you're wondering what Songtember is, I'll tell you about it in just a jiffy. But Songtember last year, Mark created a track that I think is one of the coolest things he's created. Heavier tone and a rockin' track called Deal With It. So while you get your Marks in, you're going to listen to some Mark as well. This is Mark Bro and Deal With It.
Twisting facts and language, always denying it, so they can take advantage. Preying on the poor, easy target, easy meal. Economic carnivores, keeping us under their heels. Nobody told me that life was a costume party, so I showed up with my real face. Now deal with it. Just deal with it. Politicians take a stand, and we believe what they all say. Businessman rubs the hand, knowing more cash will come their way. Will we ever learn? They're projecting illusions. Freedom must be earned. Get rid of our delusions. Nobody told me that life was a costume party, so I showed up with my real face. Now deal with it. Just deal with it.
Mark rocks. He surely does. You dealing with it? Yeah, very cool stuff. Love angry guy yelling at TV as the thumbnail there. I captured all of your marks with a K as well, just so you know. I didn't make that really clear. So we'll add in Elada Nevada here at the end here, and I'll show you who we got so that you can make sure that if you have entered, you will be in the list. So let's fire this one up, and we have all these folks. We've got Scott Borthwick, Dan Ekberg, Michael Zed Land Band, Mountain Man, A-Wag, Jeffrey, Tremor Bear, Thomas Christ, Leela, Still Illa, Matt, Dr. Indy, Moses Mark, Bazza Glenn, Sean Chandler, Gordon Lee Weaver, Catherine McRist, Elada Nevada. Ashley's got a last-minute entry. That means she'll probably win. Any final ones? Final? I know, you even got a solo in there. An accidental solo. All right, let's spin the wheel, shall we? Who do you think's going to win? My money, let's see, if I was a gambling man, I reckon Moses has got this. I should do that. I should predict it. Oh yeah, let's keep Mark going in the background. Why not? Yeah, baby. Woo! Oh yeah, Tremor Bear. It's your cheerleader of the likes. Tremor Bear has won the Play My Fire beat. Tremor Bear knows how to work it. He knows how things go around here. All you needs to do, Bear, is Happy Ron. Hello, Happy Ron. Sorry, mate, I just missed you. My buddy's on Tractor. Burninating on the countryside. Burninating on the peasants. Burninating on the villagers in their thatch roof cottages. Thatch roof cottages. Sorry. The truck door comes in the night. Oh, man. Got to stop doing that. All right. Phoenix Falling. Hello to you. Yes, Bear is your winner and still world champion. Oh, man. I've got all sorts of weird reactions going on here at the moment. We must be nearing the 2-hour mark. When you're totally unprepared to win. Cool. So Tremor Bear knows the drill. Just tell us the name of the track, the platform it's on, and oh man, I really ruined myself trying to do that Trogdor bit. Oh no, I'm spinning the wheel again. I can't get out of the wheel. The wheel's stuck in full screen, and I've spun it again. I won't tell you who won that time. Oh, it was Ashley. You were only one spin away from winning it, Ashley. All right. Oh man, this is what happens. This is what happens around here. All right, let's play another song while we wait on Tremor Bear to decide what they would like to play. And it's old mate Jaded Soul. Yeah. Unshackled Spirit, Sal Caruso, Jaded Soul. Goes by many names, but always brings the goods. Let's give it a spin, shall we? Sal Caruso cooking. What's Sal cooking up in the kitchen? Something cool. Yeah, I love those old clips. Super fun old school stuff there from Sal Caruso. Grown men after kids, even in the old days. Yes. Tremor Bear, did you select a song? Sometimes it hides your stuff, even when you don't put links. But if I've missed it, you might need to re-put it, because you did win our Play My Fire beat. So please let us know what track you would like to play. Otherwise, I'll just pick something of yours at random, because why not? Cannibal Wren says, some game dev hired me to do his OSTs. So, yeah, I like this one. It's 3 out of 3. And look, SoundCloud, hate ads? Sign up for SoundCloud Go. What's that? You can't even play this ad and it's completely crashed and you have to reload the page. Love you, SoundCloud. All right, Untrustworthy. That's very cool. Yeah, it's got some swing to it, doesn't it? Which you don't get in a lot of sort of synthy 8-bit chiptune kind of sounds. Yeah, very cool stuff there. What's the video game? Now I need to know more. Tell me more about what video game and what dev created it. Because that'd be cool. I'd love to play a game that has music made by someone who I know. That's kind of rad. Alrighty, now Tremor Bear has let us know what he would like us to play. I did see it somewhere. Did I tag it? No, I didn't. There it is. Tremor Bear. By the way, Tremor Bear, how many likes are we going to get to today? You're normally trying to get us up to 50. We're at 63 already. Huh, yes, Tremor Bear. Let's play this one. I'll go over to YouTube and let's locate this track. We're going to go to Tremor Bear's website. There it is, his channel. And which one is it going to be? It is going to be Change the World. Why can I not find it? I'm going to search for it. Tremor Bear, Change the World. And there it is. All right, let's play this. The winner of our Spin That Wheel Part 2 Electric Boogaloo, the one and only Tremor Bear, and Change the World.
I see a better world.
cool is that? Yeah, again, if you're not like swinging side to side, listening to the doo-wops and the boo-bee-bee ditties, yeah, very cool stuff there from Tremor Bear with JJ and Frank Turzo. And don't forget that Frank's Community Pulse show is tomorrow around about this time. Don't know who's on it. Does anyone know? I'll try and look it up and see who's on Community Pulse show tomorrow. All right, let's grab this next one. This is from Happy Ron. Haven't heard it from Happy Ron in a hot minute. Happy Ron says, nothing nicer than hearing an old live recording, thinking the mix sucks, and then remixing it for a whole new generation. Thank you, Spectra Analyzers, oh, I can't say words today, and Ozone 11. I remember when you did these live sessions with you and your bass player. So yeah, cool if you can resurrect them and make them sound even better. Very nice. Let's give it a spin. It's called Even the Hardest Heart.
Everyone heads out to find their path in a life so full of storms. But we're not so tough that we've outgrown the road that leads us back home. Even the hardest heart will sometimes skip a beat when the world turns right side up and everything seems at peace, and the smallest crack can start to let in a little spark. Even in the hardest heart, we try to stay the same until we see all our children need us to do. And the truth shines bright in their eyes. We must grow so they can too. Even the hardest heart will sometimes skip a beat when the world turns right side up and everything seems at peace, and the smallest crack can start to let in a little spark. Even in the hardest heart.
Very cool stuff there from Ron, and yeah, nothing like a bit. Oh, look, that's right, he goes to a bode party. Very cool stuff. Going from the plucking to the bowing is very nicely done. So good job there from Happy Ron. Yeah, who was it? Thomas said he's got two modes. He either hits you in the feels or he makes you laugh, and both ways are good. Yeah, is that the guitar-lele? Is that what that is, Ron? The small guitar that you play? I believe it's called a guitar-lele, or I could be totes wrong. We are on the homeward stretch here, but never fear, we've got a bunch of cool tunes to play for you, including this one from Bridget Bravo. Says, I'll See You is an upbeat electropop track about sending anxiety to prison. The track was inspired by artists like Billie Eilish, Earth, Wind and Fire, and Boney M. It's the cheekiest song I have on my upcoming EP and was honestly really liberating to make. I've lived with anxiety all my life, and sometimes I just want to tell it to bug off, you know? Yeah. I know. I definitely know. So let's give this one adult warning on the thumb. Not the thumb. It's not actually that bad. It's what does Family Guy call it? Yeah, you know. Let's give this one a spin. Bridget Bravo here on Your Music Live.
On my queen, I laid my head on your chest. Maybe that wasn't for the best. Kept on picking where my damn brain was at, and it dawned upon me that you were such a mess. Why do I have to spell it out for you? You're not the victim, you a villain, you're irrelevant. I see you in the bushes, trying to sneak your way back in, but one step closer, you hear the alarm bells ringing. One step closer, I'll make
glass wall. On my queen, I laid my head on your chest. Maybe that wasn't for the best. Kept on picking where my damn brain was at, and it dawned upon me that you were such a mess. Okay, I'll spell it out, just for you. Listen closely. IRRELEVANT. Are you still in the bushes? My God, you won't let it go. You can keep on trying, but I bet you know who's in control. See you at the slammer up the river. It'll be real cold. Please remember to bring a sweater. On my queen, I laid my head on your chest. Maybe that wasn't for the best.
Yeah. Oh, man. Like, too relatable. Yeah. Oh, man. Why is it that songs written about, like, anxiety and depression and mental health always hit home with us creative types? It's like all of us can relate to that. Like, the whole lurking and creeping up on you, that whole thing where you're like, yeah, ha, 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 I'm feeling fine. Wait, what's that over my shoulder? Oh, great. You again. Yeah. Very cool stuff there. Hey, thank you, Mark. Bro, Mark would like an additional 5 of you to come along to our after party where we hang out and occasionally I say swear words. Oh, I know, it's so risque. One time I said bottom. So yeah, thank you, Mark Bro, who has gifted 5 memberships. They've gone out to Gordon Lee Weaver, to Mr. Smith, to Tom S., to Kuzarika, and to Lars Guitars. Thank you to Mark for doing that for you. If you'd like to join up, just $2 a month and you can become a member. But yeah, some of you got some freebies this month courtesy of Mark. So thank you, Mark, for your kindness. Let's grab our next song. This comes to us from Middle Suburbia. They say, this is the title track from my newest, just released EP, Crash With You. My wife has been with me through so many ups and downs that this song is meant to communicate how even if we're about to crash in a plane crash, if she's there with me, I'm still in good company. True love wants to be with the beloved in the best and worst of times. And that is the heart of this song. It is Crash With You, Middle Suburbia.
If I die young, bury me inside and sit in my wreckage for anything good. If I go down, we go down together, 'cause you and I ain't in this for the fame. Holding on to you, trying to find my way. I know ain't no one gonna love me like you do. So if I crash and burn, I wanna crash with you. I know ain't no one gonna love me like you do. So if I crash and burn, I wanna crash with you. So lay me down in the belly setting, speak the words you wanna say. If you're the church, I'm the congregation. Sky may crack and stars may fall, as long as you're with me through it all. I know ain't no one gonna love me like you do. So if I crash and burn, I wanna crash with you. I know ain't no one gonna love me like you do. So if I crash and burn, I wanna crash with you. So roll the dice and take my chances.
Very cool indeed. Yeah, the drums are quality and I love the vibe. I love a song that has like upbeat sounding vibes, but then you listen to the actual intent of the song and you're like, wow, this is a little bit depressing. It's like that song Heya. It's like all about breaking up and yeah, really like, ah, baby, don't. But yeah, Crash With You, Middle Suburbia. I got to say, Middle Suburbia has been producing amazing music of late. Like just going from strength to strength. They're an absolute testament to my philosophy of create, record, release. I think the more you create, the more you record, the more you release your music, so share your music. The better you get, the more you learn, and the better your songs become. So very cool stuff there. From Middle Suburbia, guess what? We got one of my favourite artists up next. This is Overgoat. There's not enough goat core on the show, so we're going to fix that right now. Another song from a Feast for Beasts mixtape. This is one of my favourite songs I've ever created. Favourite, not best. There's a difference, you know. Believe it or not, a Radiohead song was the inspiration for this one, made in GarageBand iOS with a few licensed samples and GarageBand instruments. It's called Everything's Fine.
I got salt in my seat. I got salt. I got salt. I got salt. Salt in my seat. Salt in my seat. I got salt in my seat from eating fries when I drive. I'm disguised to survive. I'm like a bullet in a gun with a hair trigger. You can pull it just for fun. I'm done with the bullshit. Mr. Nice Guy took the day off. Now I'm only here to slice pie. Nice try, you lie for clout. This ain't a TV studio, Josh. Turn them lights out. I ain't never been a placeholder. Sisyphus and a boulder. She said, talk dirty to me, and you don't really want to hear the words that I told her. I've been real since the womb evicted me. Nostradamus predicted me. I'm just a sign of the times. Dip the quill in the blood, now sign on the line. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Keep the same pep in your step. Overgoat in your throat like strep. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Keep the same pep in your step. Overgoat in your throat like strep. Ain't nothing golden but a ratio. Live on Saturday night, sans Horatio. Face your foes, spit and shake. There's a no return policy on shit you take. This is folklore. I wonder what Doom would say. I never missed a dude I never met as much as Doomalay. I slay demons in my sleep. That's the reason that I keep a sword by the bed, so I'm ready for the duel.
Absolute lyrical genius and amazing flow. You're in your throat like strep. And the deep cut, maybe it's not that deep cut, but yeah, just the Pearl Jam quote at the start from Eddie Vedder. It's not a TV studio. Josh, turn these lights out. Just to pull that, oh, yeah. Anyway, again, I know every time I play an Overgoat track, I gush about my love of Overgoat and everything that Still Illa does. And you know how you know it's quality? Yeah, look at that one there. Provided to YouTube by whom? DistroKid, of course, because Overgoat knows where it's at. Release your music with DistroKid. And thank you to Still Illa. Bring on hockey season, eh? I miss the hockey. I'll even watch a Preds game right now. That's how desperate I am for hockey. Oh, burn. All right, let's play our next track. This comes to us from Nikurio. Hi, Pete. This is an alternate version of Navra's theme, the character in the picture. I have several versions of her theme now with different instruments and styles reflecting other characters connected to her life in the same universe. This one has a unique vibe reflecting a fusion of both her and the Cascade universe's fifth dimensional multiversal architect known as Valencia. 048 is what I think would be the coolest part to start. Cool. All right. And yep. All right. Let's play this. We'll fire it up to the 48-second mark. We will give it a spin. This is Nikurio on Your Music Live. I kind of dig it. I like that we had Overgoat, which was just like in your face, brutal. And this is almost like what you take afterwards to relax. Very cool stuff there. I like it. Yes, very cool stuff. Exactly. Hire Nikurio. This needs to be in games for sure. And I love that people just have these people that create these worlds and these characters and then build songs around them. It's amazing. I love it. It's super, super creative. And you guys are awesome. Alrighty. Yeah, I know the next video was like a Pokemon Go video. My secret is out. I play Pokemon Go. Not a secret. I like doing it because it gives me a reason to walk a lot. I've messed up here because our next song should have been in the cover section. Even Kev the guitar even put under the covers in capitals with like asterisks around it. And then John's just went whoop straight past it. So anyway, we'll play it now. Hi, Pete and the YML crew. Finally got back into some recording recently following a barren spell, as well as recording an original song. I decided to have a go covering this catchy song played in the title sequence for Mayans MC Season 2 TV show. I hope I did it justice for those who may have come across this before. Well, not something I'm familiar with, so yeah, I'll just pretend you made the song. Kev, the guitar.
The touch of hope in the toss of the tempest through us medicine's rope. But the brazen giant within the stride blocks the golden door to the US of lies. Damn your huddled masses, scrub our floors, cut our grasses. I am a wolf, a wild cut from the pack, with blood on my fur, and every howl marks a debt. 'Cause a beaten dog never forgets. Broke our brown backs chasing Mr. White Stream. That Bill of Rights was just a pyramid scheme. Clawed to the middle and prayed for the end. Don't let our children's children grow up to be them. Damn your personality, go build your walls. We own the majority. I am a wolf, a wild cur.
Very cool stuff there. Love the organ, groove and bop it along. Good guitars, of course, because it's Kev the guitar. Well done there. Yeah, powerful song for sure. Never heard it before. So there you go. Let's just pretend it's not a cover. Let's pretend Kev wrote that. Because if we haven't heard it, then it must be that. Very cool stuff. Hello, Ian Kramer. We are for future shows, even though I'd prefer it to be YouTube or slaps.com or somewhere else. But yes, check out the description below. Everything you need to know is there. Really cool stuff there from Kev. By the way, thank you, Gordon Lee Weaver, for your donation during the week. I appreciate you big time, my friend. It really does help when you folks donate to the channel. You get to feel all warm and fuzzy, and you get to keep me off the streets. And by the streets, I mean back in a corporate job. So I get to get up and wear a black t-shirt and do this every day instead of putting on a suit and tie and going and having very long meetings about very boring things. So thank you for helping me stay here doing this job. We are at the point now where I have a question. And maybe this guy here can answer the question. Do you know what time it is? Tremor Bear, please tell us the time. Oh, Auntie Penny. I was wondering what time it was, but I didn't realize that we were right at the end of the show. And it's time for the anti-penultimate song. Excuse me. I thought I could hold that cough until the break, but no. All right, let's play this track. This is from one of my favourite artists in this community. It is the Lily Pillies, our mate Manny and the Lily Pillies. He says, "Hey Pete, we recently released our 3rd album and track number 7 is a song called Take Me Home. It's also featured on the Music for Life charity album and it was co-written with my son." Very cool indeed. So to kind of take us home here on Your Music Live, our 3rd to last song, this is the Lily Pillies and Take Me Home.
When time slips away, do you think that I'm better alone? When days begin to fade, do you feel that I'm always alone? I want to know. I want to know. Can you take me home? I keep making the same mistake that I can't break, don't know why. I keep making the same mistake, gotta find my way through life alone. Can you take me home? Can you take me home? When some things never change, do you think that I'm better alone? When life gets in the way, do you feel that I'm always alone? I want to know. I want to know. Can you take me home? I keep making the same mistake that I can't break, don't know why. I keep making the same mistake, gotta find my way through life alone.
The Lily Pillies with a very cool track there. Yeah, super catchy and a super cool song. If you would like, you can get all 3 discs, 3 CDs, 3 albums, 3 selections of the charity Music for Life charity album to benefit Childhood Cancer Canada. It's available now. You can buy it at any price you like. Give them $1, give them $10, give them $100. Whatever you can afford, because every bit helps support a great cause. Yeah, solid production on that one. Manny makes great music, and he is also a really nice guy. He came to Adelaide and he bought me breakfast. So, you know what? The place to my heart is definitely through my stomach. So either sending me a T-shirt to cover my stomach, or to buy me food to put in it. No, it was cool to hang out with Manny, have a coffee, have some brekkie. It was good. Yes, you can indeed submit to the USA album, and I need to do this. I missed out on the Canada one. I've just been a little bit flat out and haven't been able to create music. You know, sometimes it's just not coming together. Well, that's been me, but I'm hoping I get it back together for the next one. All right, it is penultimate song time, which is our second to last tune. It's someone who I've been seeing here. They've been kindly, patiently listening to all of your songs, and it's time for theirs. It's someone who's newer to the community. It's Jeffrey Rains, who said, "When the World Comes Round" was a song about feeling out of sync with where the larger culture was going and being hopeful for times coming up. The recording was a chance to learn more about Doors and Studio One in particular. As always, recorded in the basement with love and good vibes to you all. Very cool stuff indeed. Let us give it a spin. Jeffrey Rains and When the World Comes Round.
We were out when the crowd came in. Had to choose, would we sink or swim? They forced our hand, but we stood our ground. We'll be back when the world comes round.
Definitely some George Harrison, Beatles, Jeff Martin style production stuff there. Very catchy tune and just really well balanced, really well produced. Great balance between the drums, the keys, the vocals, the guitars. All just works well. And yeah, there's something about that cover. I don't know. It's like you look at it's clearly different shots, but yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's good weird. I mean, all weird's good, let's be honest. But yeah, I dig it. And yeah, nice harmonies too. Agreed. Very good stuff. Round of the pause. In fact, a round of the pause for all of the wonderful artists that we've played on the show this week. It has been brilliant as always. The quality remains so high. It is amazing. Yeah, super duper good stuff. It's just so amazing that there's so much great creation for all, again, I said it at the very start of the show, for all the challenges we have in the world, for all the things that are not exactly perfect. You know what is cool? That we can get together. We have the technology to do this. Because imagine, like 10 years ago, 20 years ago particularly, but even 10 years ago, we didn't have the technology to do this, to do live streams for more than 2 hours and pull together all these songs from different people from different parts of the world and different platforms and different genres and styles, and then play them all in one place. And then you have the opportunity to, as a person, go and interact directly with them. Music is very much a two-way communication, a communicative medium, and it's awesome that we can do this. So thank you, everyone, for submitting your songs. Thank you to everyone for being here and for celebrating the music with us, because guess what? Art isn't art if no one's experiencing it. So it is great to be able to share this with you. So thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up button. I think this might be a record for likes on a show. We definitely had lots of cool people hanging out, and we're up to 68 likes. I think we got 54 last week. So thank you, everyone, for coming along, for liking the show. It's not, the likes aren't for me to just, do the whole like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, blah, blah, blah. But it's engagement, it's interaction, and it just means that YouTube will push this show out to more folks. And that's a cool thing, because my goal around here is to help as many people as possible create, record, and release their best music, and that's what this show is all about. Hey, thank you for the kind donation there. Still Illa, you are awesome, and I appreciate you big time. It really does help, and I really do appreciate it. Finally, a huge thank you to someone who Still Illa uses to release music, which is DistroKid. Don't forget, you can get your music out there to the world using DistroKid, and you can save yourself 7% off your first year on every DistroKid plan. Welcome to the new folks as well. We've had a couple of folks who have joined us here for the first time, Dr. Indy and others. Yes, we're here each and every week, every Sunday night or Monday morning, depending where you are in the world, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, midnight UTC, and yeah, that will change. So when we go into daylight saving time and you folks go out, everything goes a couple of hours earlier, which is cool for our friends in the UK and Europe. So keep an eye out and join the mailing list too, join the membership, join the Patreon, do all that sort of stuff, and you'll always be up to date and get the latest links. Straight after this one, if you're a member, you'll get a little notification. You'll be sent over to the foyer of our members stream. I said it for half an hour's time, but I'm going to bring it earlier. So in about 5 minutes after the show finishes, we'll be doing our members-only stream. So thank you to those who are supporting me as members of the channel. We're going out with our featured artist, and that is Doris Kyotus. This is a track you might recall that we played about 4 or 5 months ago when it was first released. It is called The Disco Junkie, and it is a super cool bop. It is amazing. Oh, how do you become a member? So you can join the membership, studiolivetoday.com/member. If you're on mobile, it's a bit trickier. If you're on a desktop, there'll be a little membership button just down below. Ashley, you are wonderful, and you already support me in many ways. But yeah, if you do want to become a member, you're welcome to do that as well. So let's go out with this one. This is Doris Kyotus and The Disco Junkie. As we say, folks, every time, please be kind to yourselves this week, be kind to others, keep creating, and we'll see you next time right here on Your Music Live. Bye for now.
κλεισμένα φώτα κι ησυχία, όλα τα μπαρ μελαγχολούν. Όταν κοιμούνται οι θνητοί και λείπει όλη η φασαρία, τρελές μορφές κυκλοφορούν. Όλοι πιστοί ενός του Θεού ζουνε την κάθε του στιγμή. Πάθει ρυθμός και daddy είσαι cool, είναι της δίσκο ο ναός. Με τραγούδια παλιά γίνεται η πόλη μου funky, όλη μια αγκαλιά. Είμαι της δίσκο το junkie. Χρώματα από άλλες εποχές φωτίζουνε τα neon lights. Η disco μπάλας οδηγεί στο dance floor, παρουσίες καυτές λυκνίζονται στα disco vibes, γιατρεύουνε κάθε πληγή. Όλοι πιστοί ενός του Θεού ζουνε την κάθε του στιγμή. Πάθει ρυθμός και daddy είσαι cool, είναι της δίσκο ο ναός.